Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Guys, today we're going to wrap up the beer mail package that Vitamin C Brewing sent me. This is their Beachfire storage. You may recognize this because they use the same label, it looks like, on the regular version, which this is, and it's 5.3%. And we just did the Imperial version that Greg sent me. And it had the same label, and it was an Imperial version, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. You might want to do something a little different or have Imperial somewhere on the front of it to let people know, because it looks to me like the graphics on it's exactly the same on the front, other than the ABV. Now, I'm not sure that's a good idea, but I'm not in charge of marketing or any of that kind of crap anywhere anymore. I'm retired. So, it's just my observation there, guys. So, and Greg sent me this a couple years ago, and according to what he said, I didn't go back and look. He said I gave it a 98, and I thought the Imperial was even tastier. So, we'll see if 2 years, I still think it's a 98 when we get to the end of it here. So, I'm very impressed with the Imperial version. It was a Reese cup in a glass, basically, guys, from what I remember. And we'll see if this is, it's probably going to be pretty close to the same thing, just a little thinner mouthfeel. More of a session stout, if you will, at 5.3%, just like yesterday's stout, 5%er. So you don't have to have a 8, 9, 10, 11%er to get a lot of these tastes. So again, we shall see. On the bottom of it, 11/17/22. So pretty fresh. See if there's anything we need to comment about. Okay. Session stout with notes of roasted peanut butter, cocoa nibs, vanilla bean, round with extremely approachable beer. So, other than the roasted peanut butter, the cocoa nibs and the vanilla beans was in yesterday's stout, and was very tasty, guys. So they've done this, and they've added some peanut butter to go along with it. So 5.3% ABV. We got that. We got the date. Let's get it in the glass, guys. Final beer of the evening for me. That means I've had one other one. I had a guy ask me that. What's the final beer of the evening mean? That means I've had one other one. And then he said, do you review both of them? I said, yes, I did. So a lot of times I'll do 2 beer reviews at a night. Sometimes I won't. It just depends. Alright, that's all I can get in there, guys. About a finger of head. Very nice looking beer. I'm not getting any light through there, guys. It's pretty dark. A good looking stout. I mean, 10 years ago this would have probably been a 10 beer to me. We shall see what it gets this time. To the nose we go. Oh yeah, I mean there's peanut butter, there's chocolate, a little bit of saltiness. I mean, it smells just like a Reese cup in a glass. The Imperial is an Imperial Reese cup in a glass. More alcohol, guys, and this one is just as aromatic. Wow, that's exactly what I'm getting, guys. Peanut butter, chocolate. Smells like a Reese cup. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everyone at Vitamin C Brewing. Tasty beers, guys. I do love that aroma. Reese cup in the glass, light. A light version, a session version. 5.3%. Super easy drinking. Probably have this for breakfast on the weekend. Very nice. Very well done. Very impressive beer for 5.3%. Agreed, it is probably a little thinner on the mouthfeel as opposed to the Imperial, but a lot more malt to produce those beers that are 9, 10, 11%, guys. A lot more malt, a lot more hops, a lot more ingredients, probably peanut butter for the Imperial and all that. So, I mean, you pay more for these heavier beers, whether it's a stout or even a double or a triple or Imperial IPA. Once you start getting up to 7, 8, 9%, you got to know what you're doing to produce a very tasty beer. You can produce I've done it. You can produce an 8 or 9% beer and it's not pleasant to drink. I mean, you got to have the right ingredients and the skill to go with those ingredients to produce these world-class beers. This is not something you're going to pick up and produce a world-class beer the first time you brew a beer. It ain't going to happen. That's a tasty beer, guys. Reese cup in a glass, light. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Definitely can tell in her mouthfeel, but super tasty. Candy bar in the glass. Again, impressive beer, guys. Super impressive beer. If you're looking for a Reese cup in a glass beer, this is the one you can have a couple of, and the Imperial is probably one you ought not have more than one. So let's go sip on this. Alright guys, I'm back. Not a lot of lacing left on the glass. Tasty beer, guys. Super tasty beer. Peanut butter in a glass, light. Keep saying that, but it's 5.3%. So, session version, guys. Peanut butter in glass session. Very, very enjoyable, guys. Probably not something that I would pick up here because of the ABV, but if you're into those lower ABV session style beers, this is a very, very well made 5.3% Reese cup in a glass. Final chug. Absolutely delicious, guys. And for what it is, and the taste I'm getting, and the ABV being 5.3%, again, 98. It is absolutely outstanding for a 5.3% Reese peanut butter cup in a glass. Super well done. Super well done. I don't think better than this as far as Reese peanut butter in a glass is the Imperial version to me. 98, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 89. Way better than that. And over to Untapped has it at 4.18. And over 2,700 people have commented, so that's in their A- range. I think it's a little better. I mean, I agreed. I did like the Imperial version better. It was a little bit thicker, creamier, heavier mouthfeel. Was tastier to me, but again, if I had never had the Imperial and had this like 10 years ago when I was first doing craft beers and stuff, longer than that, 11, 12 years, this would have been an outstanding world class. It would have been a 10. It would have been an absolute, no doubt in my mind, a 10. So if you say it's a 10, I will not argue with that. So anyway, if you've had the regular version of Beachfire Stories from Vitamin C Brewing, this is the 2022 edition at 5.3%. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty impressive to have that much taste for a 5.3% beer. So, super impressive. Super impressive. We've got all the grades, so like I said, if you've had this, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, I don't know what that's going to be. Let's go see what's in the fridge.